So underneath the hood, we are greeted with a beautiful 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 connected with an electric motor that's housed between the transmission and the engine, producing 717 horsepower and 738 foot-pounds of torque. All that power is sent through an 8-speed automatic transmission to all four wheels. Or if you disconnect DSC, you can actually do two-wheel drive, which will send power to only the rear wheels. All right, so let's go ahead and take it out for a drive. To put it into drive is straight forward and back. And let's take it out to South Dixie. So like I mentioned, this model right here is a 4.4-liter twin turbocharged V8 connected with an electric motor housed between the transmission and the engine, producing 717 horsepower and 738 foot-pounds of torque. Now all that power is sent to all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission, or can be sent to just the rear wheels thanks to the DSC that you could fully disable on this model. So let's take it out on the road. See how this car handles. I love the sound of a V8. Man, the sound of a V8 is just the rumble. It just makes something in your body just feel something, you know, your heart starts to beat in a certain way. That's just the power of what a V8 really does to you, honestly. Now, sitting behind here, the seats have very, very nice bolstering, very aggressive design. These are not the carbon fiber tubs. Actually, you cannot buy an M5, at least in the United States, with carbon fiber seats. The only vehicles you can do that is the M2, the M3, and of course the M4. But with the M5, you cannot do that, unfortunately. But nonetheless, these seats are very, very good. We're going to take it on this back road and see how it performs. And we're also going to put it in M2, which is the most aggressive. Let's go ahead and see how it handles. Holy cow, this is a monster. Wow, you do not feel that extra weight that many of people have been talking about with this vehicle. Wow, that is impressive. All right, let's go ahead and then we're gonna try the accelerator one more time. Oh my God, there's just something about that full-on thrust that you get with the electric motor assist that is just unbelievably amazing. Oh, that feels so good. All right, we're gonna kick it back down into M1 mode. So that's just like normal mode. Now we're putting it in fully electric mode. And it does kick on the engine ever so slightly whenever you do accelerate. And of course it has brake regen, so they can bring some of that electric assist back into the actual electric motor. It's insane that you can actually drive this for a full 32 miles of overall EV range. That's actually really good because let's say, for example, you don't want to use all of the gas. You can just go ahead, put it into EV mode, and then go to Publix. You can go to your shopping district, go there, go back home, and you still have enough range to go ahead and use the full electric potential. So we're gonna accelerate over here. So as you see, now that brings on the engine. Wow, this thing moves. This thing really, really hides its weight. This is just an immaculate performance sedan. This is a great overall vehicle. It feels amazing. The power delivery is like no other. This is immensely impressive. Hats off to BMW for creating such an amazing, performance sedan with electric assist. This is really, really good. Let me go ahead and put it back into M2. Let's go ahead and drive it again. Oh man. Wow, that is fantastic. That is what I love to feel in a performance sedan. And we could just go ahead and put it back into M1, basically puts it into EV mode, and we could just coast around quietly. So what are my takeaways? Well, I think the drivetrain is absolutely amazing. The fact that we have a plug-in hybrid V8 for the BMW lineup is fantastic. I know a lot of people complain about the fact of the weight and everything like that. This thing hides its weight so well that realistically you're not going to notice it whenever you're going around the turns. Like, BMW typically tries to get to that near 50-50 weight distribution for better overall performance around those curves, so you could see how it felt. And when I went around there, you really don't feel that body roll. You really don't. It hides it really good. And the fact that this has rear wheel steering where the tires turn counterclockwise to the front wheels is really great. This is a great performance sedan. Another thing I love is this overall interior space. The design, the cockpit, the screen layout, the ambient lighting control is beautiful. Whenever you're driving it, it has the M stripes on the ambient lighting control. This is just a great overall product from BMW. Now, will they make an M5 CS? That is the question that I wonder if they're gonna go ahead and do. I think they will, and I think that when they do, they're gonna be closer to 800 horsepower, which will be absolutely amazing. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a huge shout out to BMW South Miami for allowing me to film this vehicle. If you guys are interested, make sure to go ahead and contact them, and also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have carbon fiber style for the rear spoiler. So as I mentioned, carbon fiber roof at the top. When we get inside, we also have the carbon fiber mirror caps, by the way.